Good morning, good morning, good morning. 41 degrees, as bad as you probably want to hit snooze. Don't do it. Wake up. Time to get up. JC?
You know what? I actually woke up late this morning.
No.
2:34. I actually wake up automatically and get out of bed. I wake up at 2:30. Today I overslept. 2:34 exactly. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM, one of the greatest cities on earth. Coming up with us today, Tom, Roy. What's shaking, boys?
Common sense.
Common sense.
What am I going to be talking about today?
Truth.
Truth TV.
Shall set you free. Hey, we got a special guest today. He's lounging over here right now. Amy, can you swing around and show a shot of him? It's one of my all-time buddies. Well, that guy couldn't be here. So I got this guy right here. Doug McCurry, been doing 50 years of radio, Fishers of Men, right next door. And Frank Scrimster was the first man to put him on the other radio station 27 years ago.
Wow.
And Doug is at Chick-fil-A, what, every day? Every day down there, cooking in the back. Anyway, we'll talk with Doug in just a little bit, too, about his long-running ministry that he's been doing on the radio, some other things. You see him all over Athens. He's the man with a do. So anyway, we got all that coming up today. Plus, we'll talk about the Chili Challenge. Don't forget that starts running Friday night at 7 o'clock. It'll be running about 15 times over the next week. Had a great time down that way. Saw Roy and Gwen, all of them down that way, too. So thanks for them for being on it. And if we have time, we'll get over to some video more over at Decatur, over at the Home and Garden Show by the Home Builders Association. Don't know if we'll get that far today. And we got a new thing starting here on the program, starting tomorrow. Beep, beep, Roadrunner Danny Johnson starts doing a piece with us each and every week. Right here, Danny Johnson's going to be out and about doing outdoor sports. Anything out there, Danny's your man. Nickname, the Roadrunner. Let's get this party started on this day. Before it starts snowing, we get snowed in this weekend. Get all the milk and bread you can, because how many flurries will we get?
Oh, the old S words coming out. We may see some snow flurries, possibly late tonight or even Saturday is what they're really saying. Late Friday night carried on into Saturday. The S word is snow. 41 degrees out there right now. I'm ignoring you, JC. High temperatures today of 52. You may not see a whole lot of sun, but it'll peak out just a few times today. High temperatures tomorrow of 43. Pretty much the same forecast. Look at the rest of the forecast. They are saying, yes, late Friday night into Saturday morning, we could see some snow flurries, and it does not look like anything's going to be sticking, though. However, can you believe this time last year it was mid-60s, but not now. There's an article, where's the early spring, Phil? You know, what does he know?
Talking about Punxsutawney.
Yeah, what does he know? It says exactly 1 month after predicting, of course, an early spring. Huntsville's about to brace yet the second snow of the winter, so we will see. It shouldn't be bad.
Roy, what's up?
Oh, just I was thinking about going to the creek this weekend, but it's going to get a little cooler now.
Yeah, the Eagles be soaring down. Tom, what's up with you? Anything new? It's exciting?
Oh, not much. Mac is just enjoying his hard labor over the weekend.
Yeah, I had hard labor. He's making $50 an hour down at the Methodist Church. Hey, first, hey, first and foremost, let's give a shout out this morning. I'll talk more about this, do a little news in a little bit, to the Tanner Rattlers. That's right. The girls got beat, unfortunately. Boys, move on. Down that way. So they won 51-50 over Laverne with a free throw there toward the end. They'll play Lafayette at 11 a.m. this Friday in Birmingham. So we'll keep you posted on that. We'll talk more about that in sports in just a little bit too. So, Roy, anything else shaking in your world I need to know about this morning before I get started?
I just got so many things going on that it's hard to keep up with it. That's exciting. I like to be busy.
10% off. Well, I promise I ain't busy enough. I only work an hour a day. I'm kind of like a preacher, Doug. I only work an hour. Y'all only work an hour every Sunday, see?
We need to change that.
Monday's first Monday.
I need to get busy.
That's right. First Monday you get 30% off.
Some big number off. It's huge.
Yeah.
30.
The first Monday of every month you get a bunch of stuff off.
I was thinking it was 50%.
Yeah.
30 of them.
Hey, you folks down in Decatur, March 7th, the 12-screen Carmike Cinemax Theater will open at Decatur to seat 2,300 in their stadium seating and feature state-of-the-art Big D format. Decatur's been waiting a long time to get them a new theater down that way. So, golly, I think the last movie we saw down there was The Passion of Christ, wasn't it, in Decatur?
Yeah, that was the last time we've been there.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
All right, y'all keeping up with the big Mojo had this going yesterday, big time. That controversy about the flag at the condo. A note requests a couple remove an American flag, Roy, from their condo in Huntsville become the center of a heated internet debate. According to the Huntsville Times, Channel 19, and Mojo was all over this yesterday. U.S. Army soldier William Ware and his wife received a letter from Stepping Stone Condominiums noting that the flag was in violation of homeowners' bylaws. Members of the Patriot Guard stood there yesterday in support of the couple by holding up American flags in front of the condo. Right now, there's been about 800 comments about that. So, I mean, I did think I heard on 48 this morning that they were revising their association deal.
Yeah.
Well, they should.
You know, you back a bulldog in a corner, he'll bite you. That's what's about to happen in America. You keep pushing us true Americans, people that truly love this country. You keep backing us in a corner, it's going to come back and bite you. Get ready.
Roy, you know, you ever thought about maybe doing your own newscast?
I have thought about that.
I wonder, maybe there might be a TV station that could accommodate your needs on that coming up here real. We don't give anything away yet, but coming up real soon.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah, well, hey, Tom, you know, yesterday we were talking about that retail thing going on down here. Well, Scott McLean did some numbers on it. You know, Scott's a big commercial.
Right.
He said it was going to cost like $900-something a square foot. He said unless it's gold plated, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
But Hustle Times has got a thing this morning. They're saying that this new retail thing, Roy, you heard about this? It's going in right down here at the intersection in Decatur city limits and Limestone County of 565 and 65 Interstate would dwarf Bridge Street.
Wow. Really?
That's right. A proposed retail development would be more than twice the size of Huntsville's Bridge Street. It'll have a 1.3 million square feet of retail space. Madison Square Mall and Bridge Street together have about 1 million square feet. So
my goodness,
it's going to be that large.
Business
now,
that
Tom,
well?
as you let the cat out of the bag yesterday, you saying that Bass Pro Shop's coming.
That's what I understand.
Well, you a man in the know now.
Yes, sir. I guess I'd stand by it now, won't I?
Yeah, so you're saying that's what you've heard with your connections.
Right.
Well, now, they tried this a couple years ago, and it failed.
I couldn't imagine what else would work, though.
Is it going to be around that same area?
It's going to be in the same spot there. You know that big spot of intersection right there.
Well, I don't think I can afford $300 a square foot, though.
No, but what an outdoors person's dream to have that so close.
All right. Hey, Roy, there's a big article this morning talking about Kellogg's and stuff. Drinking your breakfast can be just as good.
I do every morning.
You drink Kellogg's?
He made a protein shake, rather.
You don't have time to sit down for a bowl of cereal in the morning. Companies are hoping you'll want to drink your breakfast. Companies struggle to grow cereal sales. They're saying right now breakfast to go, milk-based drinks, which will roll out nationally this year. Breakfast shake called Be Fast has whole grains and nutrition at a bowl of cereal and milk, including fiber, protein, vitamins, and whole grain. The drink is currently being tested. Doesn't say how many calories are in this.
Now, and it's milk-based. That's a big negative right there. You know, dairy is really shot full of hormones and steroids now. We try to avoid it, and we'll teach you the same. But I tell you what, we can show you how to make some protein shakes with water. Start your day with it. You're guaranteed to lose weight. People don't realize if you'll just put a bunch of protein in your body first thing in the morning, automatically.
So can I drink that? What's that thing Seth gave us the other day?
Isofire. It really tastes good.
Can you drink that in the morning?
That's the first thing you should drink.
Really?
If it hits your stomach, protein makes your metabolism faster.
So drink it in the morning.
In the morning.
All right.
Well,
And he says last meal.
Yeah,
he says last meal.
That's for weight loss. If somebody's got a lot of weight to lose, drink it first thing in the morning and drink another one about 15 minutes before you eat your last meal. Then you're putting that protein in and you're reducing your appetite, so you're eating less the last meal. The last meal is the danger meal, because if you go to bed with all that garbage in your body, it just gets stored. Don't do that.
I have to tell you, you've had several products Seth has brought up here, and he's like, oh, this tastes good, and I was like, yeah, but that stuff really does taste like a Wendy's frosty.
Yeah, it was good.
That's what he said. It was
It
Wendy's,
does.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Y'all may be in on this, you may not be. Doug, I hope you ain't. Beer lovers across the U.S. have accused Anheuser-Busch of watering down Budweiser, Michelob, and other brands in a class action suit, Tom, seeking millions in damages. Filed in Pennsylvania and California, claims consumers have been cheated out of their alcohol content. Budweiser and Michelob each boast being 5% alcohol, which some light versions said to be over 4%. The lawsuits are based on employees that don't work there no more telling consumers that, hey, they've been adding water to your alcohol.
Oh, well, you need to sober up a little bit anyways.
You know who owns Budweiser now?
Just made you drink more.
A European company.
Yeah, that's right. They bought all that
That's
out.
what happens when you let some foreign country make American products.
All right, I want to do two other things this morning, and then I'll move on. I'll skip a couple of this stuff here. says they're dropping like flies, United States senators, USA Today article this morning.
They need to drop.
Says 5th Senator recently announced he wasn't running for re-election. The reason, to spend more time with his family. And then he says, really? I've always been suspicious of the, quote, to spend more time with my family excuse. You leave a job in Washington that comes with everything there is, from your own private elevator to parking spot where you can roam, do what you want to. Yes, you want to go home to your family. Those of us with families understand what a strange animal they truly are. If you don't wonder who those people are sitting around your holiday table, you're not paying attention. Look around, folks. You'll avoid most of them if you saw them approaching in the mall parking lot. No offense, Abby. Actor Jim Carrey had his own view of family. Maybe there's no actual place called hell. Maybe hell is just what having to listen to your grandparents breathe through their noses when they eat sandwiches.
Ooh, I think
and it goes on to say, the happiest years of his marriage to my mother were the first days. I can see that happening. Speaking of family, have any of y'all ever seen the movie or the weekly show called Shameless?
It is shameless.
Y'all are missing out on truly
trash.
Shameless family can be. Who wants to hang around with their family that much? And you know what always gets me about people with commercials? We treat you just like family. Well, if that's the way you're going to treat me, I ain't coming there.
Well, that's because we know your family.
I understand.
That was Brad, not us.
Treated. I know how I'm treated now, and I know how I treat my family. I never see them. I don't want to see them. No offense, Abby.
You see her almost daily.
If they treat you like family, I ain't going there. I've been lied to, stolen from, cheated on, robbed, cursed, everything.
Come here where I can slap you.
Family.
Come here where I can slap you and reach you.
But I mean, is that not true? Well, look at your family. The same thing. We treat you like family. Oh, good. And you go back to mine. I want to go to where I got a con man. One of my kids is going to cheat me out a couple extra $1,000. Do I trust them? No.
I told you not to buy a car from him.
But I'm just saying, treat you like family.
Everyone has those family members you
I want to be treated by somebody who just knows me, not related to me.
That's why we pick and choose our TV family.
All right, but here's my #1 story of the day. And I'm kind of PO'd about this. Big article this morning. No reply, not just a snub. How many of us nowadays pick up our phone, text someone, and don't hear back from them within like 5 minutes?
That's you. You get irritated.
I do get irritated.
5 minutes? That's pretty quick sometimes.
Well, here's what it says.
Now, if it's all day long, I get my feelings hurt.
What?
If it's all day long, I get my feelings hurt.
Exactly. Technology is supposed to make us easier to reach, and it often does. But the same modes of communication, Roy, that have hooked us on instant reply can also leave us feeling forgotten. Probably family. We send an email, a text, or an instant chat message. We wait and nothing happens. Or we make a phone call, leave a voicemail message. Again, nothing happens. We tend to assume it's a snub, Bill Matthews, and sometimes it is.
Not calling by his name.
Yeah, it says here. These days, though, no response can mean a lot of things. Maybe some people don't see the message and probably prefer email, and you like Twitter. Maybe you're just plain overwhelmed and can't keep up with the constant barrage of communication. Yeah, that says it. All y'all I'm sending out a message are just too friggin' busy to respond.
Well, they know you want something.
Whatever the reasons, it's causing a lot of frustration these days. A recent survey says 39% of cell phone owners say the people they know complain because they don't respond promptly to a phone call or text message. A third of cell phone owners, Roy, also been told they don't check their phones frequently. It happens in love, it happens in business. It says here, just tell me to go to hell, but just tell me something.
Goodness.
Sorry, Doug, but that's what it says in the paper.
I don't want anyone
I'm
to tell
getting
me
lonely
that.
over here, huh?
I don't want anyone to tell me that.
Now, sometimes you have clients when you can't respond.
I'd rather be ignored.
People get angry, Tom, when not answered and sent multiple messages. Roy, what's your take on this?
What is text?
Why didn't you call me back the other day?
What is text?
Huh?
What is text?
Do you text?
Rarely.
Listen, folks, when I send, you get a message from Jamie Cooper, acknowledge it.
No, wait a minute. I'm about to bust you right now. How many people have texted you and you don't respond?
I don't like responding. I mean, I really don't.
Well, what makes that any better?
I like to make people suffer, wait, be frustrated.
Well, when they do that to you, you don't like it.
I don't like it.
Well, get over
I like
it.
it, Zorro.
Don't
You
make
like
him
it?
bark. Don't
You
make
know
him bark.
why? We're busy.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I'm real
busy these
You
days.
just don't know, Roy, how tight my schedule is. Man, after about 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm saying, what can I do the rest of the, what's on TV? I bet you I watch more TV, 10 times more than y'all watching right now.
Well, it sounds like we need to get another job.
Have you seen my office, my new office?
He has taken over my whole kitchen.
I'm like Captain Kirk. I got this whole kitchen thing here now, and I got a TV here and a TV here. I like seeing myself.
Newspapers everywhere.
And phones, iPad, everything. And if somebody calls me, I ain't calling them back today.
Exactly. So you're mad because people don't respond to you, but yet you don't respond to them.
Well, you know how I figured it out, Roy?
You're an important person.
No, it ain't
No, he's
that.
not.
No, I'm important, all right. When I text somebody or call somebody or email somebody, they think I'm wanting to advertise with me. And you know what? You're right.
That's why
I
they don't
do.
respond.
It only makes sense.
Well, yeah. Oh, it's Jamie Cooper. I know what he wants.
It's
I
chili
gotta make a
challenge
living.
time.
Do you have problems with spelling right with your thumbs when you text?
Let me tell you what I do when I text now.
He doesn't spell right.
No, yes I do. I am
You
correct on my punctuation, my capitalization. I cannot stand.
Was
Oh, okay.
W-U-Z.
I'm not gonna call any names. Yesterday I met with a guy advertising with me.
Oh,
He
boy.
says, "Meet me at Lawler's." I was in Roger. Lawler's, L-O-L-L-A-R-E. Lawler's. I beg you. Never had it spelled that way, but it made sense.
So he calls me and he's like, I'm going to meet him at, and he has to spell it and go through the whole thing and tell me. That's how he spelled it. Did you correct him when you got
I
there?
sold him.
So I take it you didn't correct him.
Well, I tell you, I know y'all are way ahead of me on this, but sometimes if I got a long text, I go in there and hit the microphone and I talk to it.
Oh, I don't do that.
And it types it for you.
And it types it for me.
You mean you
and
do
it's
that?
very easy. Now you have to go back and check your
Okay,
spelling on that.
I don't do that. I want the manual way to do it. But right now, let me say, let's turn some air on here because it's hot with all these preacher in here.
All that hot air coming out.
Yeah.
I got him and Frank reminiscing. I got to take a break, come back and do a little news in a moment. Y'all hang on.
Jamie got the preaching there, so.